doesn't really feel all very much like the holidays because we've got some warm weather today.
It's very warm.
And if you're traveling, unfortunately, we've got some rain too. Right now, it's okay in Boston, but the showers, they'll be arriving through the morning. As we take a live look right now at the city of Boston, you can see looking pretty good out there. I am expecting to see wet conditions develop though, and it's going to be a rainy day with an extended amount of rain across the region with downpours. May even find a few embedded thunderstorms later on. Those could lead to some locally higher amounts, but we're talking about a widespread 2 to 3 inches across the region, perhaps 1 inch across the Cape and Islands. I think the highest amounts will be through central and western parts of the state. But again, watching for isolated higher amounts up to 4, even 5 inches. Along with that, we've got some damaging winds. Down across the east and southeast, we could see potential gusts upwards of 50 to 65 miles per hour, leading to some power outages, tree damage, and then also those winds pushing up the water along the coast, especially the south coast and parts of the Cape, for the potential of some minor coastal flooding and splash over during the high tide between 6 and 7. That's our best potential because those winds will keep going all day long, although we are approaching a high tide now, so there could be some pockets of minor splash over, something we'll monitor. But this is the storm system, and it's going to impact the entire eastern seaboard as rain continues to just flow in on gusty southerly winds, grabbing moisture off the Atlantic. It's going to be like a fire hose today. That's why we're going to be seeing so much rain. So showers become more widespread through the morning. Off and on, though, I wanted to point that out, a little bit lighter at times through the midday. But see these darker shades of yellow and orange? That's really indicating that heavier rain threat. And during the midday, we've got a warm front to our north, so we're really noticing the muggy and mild conditions along with these showers. But as a front approaches from the west, that will allow for, again, a renewal of some downpours and perhaps some gusty thunderstorms. Can't rule out a stray strong to severe storm with potential wind gusts, perhaps even some rotation. Something we'll have to monitor through the afternoon and evening hours. Then we should start to see precipitation taper to isolated showers through the overnight hours, waking up to some damp conditions, but the main threat of heavy rain has now lifted. An isolated shower possible through about midday Saturday, and then stays breezy with dropping temperatures, and we're going to start to dry out. But look at these temperatures, 40s in Boston, 50s across the southeast. So through the day, I anticipate temperatures up into the 60s with that gusty wind, and that could be a new record high in Boston. The record set back in 1957, 62, and Worcester, 58. And these are the temperatures I'm expecting across the region, 50s and 60s. So again, along with the warm weather, damaging winds are possible, and I'm expecting the strongest winds across our southeastern areas through the afternoon and evening. In fact, noticing some of our computer models here indicating stronger wind gusts past 60 miles per hour. It stays breezy for our Saturday, but we do see improvements as we go on through. So the weekend, temperatures starting off in the 50s. I want to point out it will be in the 40s and 30s by the afternoon and evening. And then Sunday looking much quieter with sunshine, winds much lighter, temperatures in the lower 40s. And then a clipper system may allow for a few flurries on Christmas Eve. Shouldn't amount to much. And then we're dry and seasonable for Christmas. Let's get a